And then, of course, we have the non-substantive posts. We've all seen these. These are the I agree or that's cool, nice post, which offers very little substantial feedback to the other student in the course. So if students see others doing this on a regular basis, they may take a minimalist approach as well. They'll just put, I agree, sure, yes, that's great. So the more posts like this, the thinner the impact of discussion, and some students will stay away believing not much can be learned from the discussion board. So once you've established these expectations, you can begin to score according to the quality of their interaction. So it is a good practice to give the students some credit just for participating, but full points can only be achieved with a high quality answer and response based on your criteria. But your online discussion forum is an excellent, excellent opportunity for you to have real-world application, current events going on that you can incorporate into your online discussion board. This makes everything very relevant to the student. If it's a hot topic, if it's something going on in their field right then, that they're able to go on there and respond and share information with each other or back up their perspective. So keep in mind that this is a great opportunity to keep current news, current information that's related to your discipline at the forefront of your course, basically with that online discussion forum. So this is your discussion area and opportunity for students to share with each other. So definitely keep that in mind when you're building your discussion board. I change mine all the time if it's a hot topic in education or technology. In all of the online discussion board questions that you're posing, you need to be present. So I wouldn't just leave it up to the students to go and respond to each other. So it's kind of like the case where you have a cop car, you know, and you kind of slow down when you see a cop car on the side of the highway, even though you pull up next to it and it's got the mannequin inside and there's nobody in it. You still slow down, so you're still getting that response that you wanted, that the police station wanted. So by having the instructor presence, that means you going in and, you know, responding to students and kind of keeping the flow going and keeping it engaging and, you know, kind of pulling other information out to the students, from the students. I think that it kind of deters conflict.
I have a question. Discussion questions themselves, oftentimes what I find is students just answering the question, so it doesn't really become a conversation, but it becomes an answer to a question, and then replies are answers to that original person's answer. So it's like answers to answers instead of conversations. How do you promote conversations so that students are thinking critically and not just kind of skimming over the answers and giving you what you want to hear? If you're replying to every student, or at least once to every student, how do you prevent it from looking like you're taking over the conversation? Oh, that's what she wanted. Oh, she wanted that, or, you know, when you're replying so much.
The types of questions that I'm asking, I think, are really critical to the success that I'm having in my online discussion boards because they're so, they're relevant, it's current events, it's related to what they're doing, it's real-world topics, they're debatable types of questions that really trigger rich discussion. So you have to be very creative with these types of things in your discussion board if you want that, if you're looking for that rich discussion and going back and forth with your students in that interaction.